The alien fleet arrived without warning. Thousands of black warships appeared above Earth at the same time. They blocked out the stars. Every satellite shut down. Every defense system froze. Then a single message appeared on every screen across the planet. Humans, we have studied you. You fear death. You fear pain. You fear loss. You are not fit to resist. In orbit, Earth's warships powered down. No missiles launched. No shields activated. The galaxy watched. Humanity looked afraid. And the aliens smiled. They thought it was over. They were wrong. 1. The observation. For years, the Galactic Dominion had been watching Earth. They studied human history. They saw wars. They saw disasters. They saw protests. They saw people crying on live broadcasts. Their analysts reached one simple conclusion. Humans are emotional. An emotional species collapse under pressure. Commander Zyron, leader of the invasion fleet, was confident. He had conquered 7 star systems. Every species followed a pattern. Denial, panic, chaos, surrender. Earth was already in stage 2. Human news channels showed fear. Governments gave emergency speeches. People rushed to stores. The Dominion saw weakness, but they did not see what was happening beneath it. 2. The hidden meetings. Deep under mountains, beneath oceans, inside shielded bunkers. Human leaders met in silence. There was no shouting, no crying, only hard decisions. Military commanders activated sealed defense programs. Scientists unlocked classified projects. Factories changed production lines overnight. Civilian companies became weapon suppliers. Fear was everywhere, but fear did not stop them. It sharpened them. A human general spoke quietly. Yes, we are afraid. That means we understand the danger. Now we act. 3. The Dominion descends. The alien fleet moved into low orbit. Dropships entered Earth's atmosphere. They expected surrender flags. Instead, they found empty streets. Major cities went dark. Power grids shut down on purpose. Internet networks vanished. It looked like collapse. Commander Zyron nodded. They hide, as predicted. Ground troops landed in industrial zones first. No resistance. No gunfire. Just silence. Too much silence. 4. The first mistake. In an abandoned factory district, Dominion soldiers advanced carefully. Their armor was advanced. Their weapons superior. Their shields nearly impenetrable. Motion scanners detected heartbeats nearby. Fast heartbeats. Unsteady breathing. Human soldiers were hiding. The Dominion commander relaxed. They are afraid. Then the ground exploded. EMP mines disabled alien shield units. Power armor systems flickered. From rooftops, human rail rifles fired with perfect timing. Drones emerged from broken windows. Explosives detonated behind alien lines. The Dominion lost 2 squads in less than 5 minutes. Humans did not scream. They did not celebrate. They moved with discipline. Then they disappeared. The streets returned to silence. 5. Confusion in orbit. Commander Zyron reviewed the battle footage. He saw something strange. The human soldiers were clearly afraid. Their hands trembled. Their breathing was heavy. One whispered, "Stay with me," to a wounded teammate. But none of them froze. None of them ran. They advanced under fire. They rescued their injured. They withdrew in perfect coordination. Zyron frowned. Afraid species do not behave like this. He ordered a larger deployment. 6. Earth strategy revealed. Across the planet, similar attacks occurred. Not full battles. Not open warfare. Precision strikes. Small teams hitting weak points. Communication towers. Supply transports. Landing platforms. Human forces avoided large confrontations. They attacked fast, then vanished. The Dominion relied on overwhelming power. Humans relied on preparation. For decades, Earth had built hidden systems, underground railgun batteries, ocean-based drone carriers, space mines disguised as debris, AI defense grids waiting for activation. The Dominion believed Earth was technologically behind. They were wrong. Humans had prepared quietly, not because they were confident, but because they were afraid. 7. The escalation. Angered, Zyron ordered orbital strikes. Target: suspected military installations. Energy beams struck deserts. Missiles hit mountain ranges. Shockwaves shook continents. The Dominion expected panic. Instead, something else happened. Hidden cannons fired from inside mountains. Railgun slugs pierced alien cruisers. Autonomous drones swarmed damaged ships. Several Dominion vessels exploded in orbit. For the first time, the Dominion fleet pulled back, not retreating, but repositioning, because they were no longer certain. 8. The psychological shift. Galactic media networks began reporting the conflict. They expected to broadcast humanity's surrender. Instead, they showed something else. Human cities evacuating in organized lines. Civilians volunteering for support roles. Doctors working without rest. Engineers repairing systems under bombardment. The galaxy noticed something important. Humans were afraid, but they were united. Fear did not divide them. It connected them. Commander Zyron finally understood part of the truth. Humans did not deny fear. They accepted it, and then they chose to fight anyway. 9. The Dominion learns a wrong lesson. Despite heavy losses, Zyron believed victory was still certain. He assumed humans would break eventually. Fear, he believed, always wins in the end. He prepared the final phase. A full planetary assault. All fleets, all ground forces, total domination. He transmitted one final warning to Earth. Your resistance is inefficient. Your defeat is inevitable. Earth's reply was simple. A single message sent from every continent. We know the Dominion interpreted it as surrender. It was not. Part 1 ending line. The Dominion saw shaking hands and worried faces. They saw fear. What they failed to understand was that human fear does not signal the end. It signals the beginning of resistance. 1. The final assault. Commander Zyron gave the order. No more testing. No more small strikes. This time the Dominion would crush Earth completely. Thousands of ships moved into attack formation. Energy cannons powered up. Planetary shields locked on targets. Ground divisions prepared for full invasion. Across Earth, warning sirens sounded. People looked at the sky. They were still afraid, but no one ran. Operation Last Light was activated. This was humanity's final defense plan, not designed to win, designed to survive. 2. What humans built in secret. For decades, Earth had prepared quietly, not because they wanted war, because they feared it. Fear had pushed them to imagine the worst, and then build against it. Deep under oceans, massive carrier platforms activated. Hidden in asteroid belts, disguised satellites powered on. Civilian cargo ships unlocked sealed weapon systems. Mining lasers became orbital cutters. Communication satellites transformed into jamming arrays. The Dominion believed Earth was weak. They did not know Earth had turned its entire planet into a trap. 3. The sky turns against the Dominion. The invasion began. Dominion ships fired first. Beams of light struck toward major cities. But before impact, thousands of small human drones launched from everywhere at once. From rooftops, from forests, from cargo planes, from submarines beneath the sea. They moved in coordinated swarms. Not powerful alone, but unstoppable together. Dominion targeting systems failed under signal overload. Human AI systems adapted in real time. Space mines, long hidden as debris, ignited between alien ships. Explosions lit up orbit. The sky was no longer controlled by the Dominion. It was chaos. 4. The Pacific Incident. One Dominion flagship pushed forward through the resistance. It moved toward low orbit above the Pacific Ocean. Commander Zyron himself was on board. He wanted to end this personally. He ordered full power to main cannons. Then something unexpected happened. The ocean surface began to move. Massive shapes rose from beneath the water. Submerged human defense carriers. Secret for 30 years. Their hulls opened. Tens of thousands of autonomous strike drones launched at once. The sky turned black. Wave after wave crashed into the flagship shields. The Dominion ship fired back, destroying hundreds. But more kept coming. The shields collapsed. Explosions tore through the flagship's hull. Systems failed. The flagship fell burning into the ocean. Across the galaxy, live feeds captured the moment. The Dominion had never lost a flagship before. Not like this. 5. The Ground War. On Earth's surface, Dominion ground forces advanced into major cities. They expected broken civilians. Instead, they found resistance everywhere, not just soldiers, engineers, emergency workers, volunteers. Humans worked together with terrifying efficiency. Buildings collapsed in controlled ways to block alien tanks. Street grids were reprogrammed to trap enemy vehicles. Power systems overloaded beneath Dominion positions. Human soldiers fought carefully. They were still afraid, but they moved forward anyway. Every fallen human was carried back. Every wounded soldier was protected by others. Dominion troops began reporting something strange. They do not retreat. When injured, they protect each other at all costs. Morale remains high despite losses. For the first time, Dominion forces began to hesitate. 6. The realization. In the Dominion command network, panic started spreading. Analysts reviewed human behavior again. They finally understood the mistake. Humans were not fearless. They never had been. They feared death deeply. They feared losing family. They feared extinction. But that fear created unity, created planning, created sacrifice. Fear forced humans to think ahead, to cooperate, to prepare for disaster long before it arrived. The Dominion had confused emotional expression with weakness. In truth, it was the source of human strength. 7. Zyron's last transmission. From an escaped vessel above the Pacific wreckage, Commander Zyron watched Earth's defenses overpower his fleet. Half his ships were destroyed, supply lines broken, ground forces isolated. He opened a direct channel to Earth. His voice was no longer confident. "Humanity, we misjudge your species." A human representative answered calmly. "We were afraid." Zyron waited. The human continued. "We just chose not to run." Silence followed. Then Zyron gave the order no Dominion commander had ever spoken before. Full retreat. The fleet withdrew. 8. The aftermath. The war lasted only 12 days, but it changed the galaxy forever. The Dominion was not destroyed, but its image of invincibility was. Across star systems, other civilizations studied Earth carefully. They learned something powerful. The strongest species is not the one without fear. It is the one who acts despite it. On Earth, cities rebuilt. Memorials were raised. Families mourned. Humanity did not celebrate loudly. They simply returned to work, preparing again, because they understood something the galaxy now knew too. Fear will always exist, but so will courage. Final ending line. The Dominion saw trembling hands. They saw worried eyes. They saw human fear. What they failed to see was human courage standing right behind it. And that is what defeated them.